Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and we're back in the garage and we're going to be putting some XF88 Dark Yellow 2 on my Panzer III Ausf.L today. Now if you've tuned into any of the previous episodes, you will know that we have completed the priming process on our tank, and we're trying to do a little bit of this pre-shading. I haven't tried it before. I'm not really sure what the results are going to be. I think I'm normally a little bit heavy-handed with the airbrush, so I don't expect any great results. I tend to put a little bit, I think, too much paint on. So what I've done is I've just basically painted this in my Army Painter Ash Grey, and then I've added a sort of speckled effect of Primer Matte Black and a little bit of touch of the matte white as well, and it's given me this sort of marbled effect. So I've gone quite heavy on the undersurfaces of the hull here because obviously they're going to be quite shady. Again, I've gone quite heavy on these skirts here, and then we just got a sort of dappled marbled effect on the top. I realise that obviously this should be a whole lot more sort of refined and precise, but I've never tried it before, so I figured that this is just a quick and easy way to have a go at a bit of pre-shading. The colouring that I'm kind of going for, which is in black on white, which isn't very helpful, is it's the 10th Panzer Division, Tunisia, February 1943, which is an all-over sort of sand colour. It's kind of what we're going for at the moment. We may change our mind a little bit later on. We've had a quick look at Panzer colours as well, and the only Ausf.L we can find is Libya 1942 overall brown, which is obviously this all colour. Now I am aware that a lot of these tanks were shipped over in Panzer grey and had their desert colours sort of attached afterwards, and the recommended colour via Tamiya was XF60 Dark Yellow, but I have used this before and it tends to be a little bit sort of greeny to me, and I am aware that XF88 Yellow 2 is kind of the more sort of recognised replacement for that. So we've loaded up our airbrush and we're going to have a go at doing a little bit of painting, and I'm going to do this in several steps. I'm going to try and edit these together, as if you follow me you might realise editing is not one of my strong points. So here we go basically. So we're going to just test our airbrush and turn it on. It's a bit noisy, I'm afraid. We'll turn it down to the lower setting and I'm just going to spray some paint on. Enjoy. So I'm only going to do some light. Oh, I've got some dribbles already. Never mind. Some light strokes, because that is the recommended way. And then we're going to come back in several follow-on pieces and we'll stick it all together at the end and see what happens. So that's enough for me at the moment on that. Now I'm going to do the under section of the hull. I'm going to bring my turret into play, which is on an old mug. Hopefully this will turn out kind of okay. We'll see. I'm a novice, I'm allowed to make mistakes. Now we're going to really go on road wheels and etc. in. Oops. I haven't done any shading on the wheels. I was just too lazy. that's us for now. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to disappear and read my Commando comic, Desert Eyes, which was originally 9p, or in Australia and New Zealand 35 cents. I'll come back in a bit and we'll see where we've got to. So I'll be seeing you for a bit, and we'll stitch this together to another bit of painting in a little bit. Be seeing you for now. And we're back again. So let's just turn my lights back on. Let's put some more paint on. Oop. I'll turn this on first. Apologise for my compressor being a bit noisy. It's of the Cheap and Cheerful kind, which is kind of a bit like me. Cheap and cheerful. We've actually had a bit of a cheat, and we've done the undersurfaces off camera because, well, they're a bit boring, aren't they? That'll do for that for now. A bit more on this. Sorry, not on camera. So not having done this pre-shading malarkey before, I'm being a bit heavy-handed with the paint. I'm not quite sure when to stop, but I'm kind of thinking that one or more blast should, hopefully, I'm going to put that down, should hopefully be enough. Get our turret back in. Let's had a bit of a drop. So I don't know. Is that enough? Kind of looks like a nice colour. Let's do the wheels again. I hope it's going to be shortly, because I think we're going to have to reload the paint up if we have to do any more. That would be a bit of a bummer. Obviously I can do a bit of touching up on the wheels if I need to, and obviously I need to do the rubber bits on them. These have run out of paint. And we're dry, we're going to have to make some more paint. And I don't know if you can see my breath, it's going to be cold in here today. So that's enough for now, see you in a bit. And we're back in the house, because it's brr cold in the garage. So we kind of cheated a little bit. We could have put a couple of coats on off camera, because well, I kind of forgot to turn the camera on once or twice, to be honest with you, and I was so eager to get it done. So we're back in, and as you can see, we've kind of got, I think, what we kind of wanted as a first go at this sort of pre-shading, in that we do have some sort of texture colour going on in certain areas. Whether this is down to me not really applying enough paint and maybe needing another coat, I'm not quite certain. But we're back in the house, and we're going to get on with doing our road wheels and our drive sprockets, which are obviously painted, and then we're going to put them on. So we've got all our road wheels on the sticks, which is like how I kind of like doing it. Some kind viewer did recommend I use one of these sort of stencils for putting tape, cutting tape out and putting them off the road wheels. I've had a go at that, and I really can't sort of cut circles very well. So it kind of worked, but it's going to take a bit more practice for me to have a go at that. Does anybody else try this sort of method of cutting circles in your masking tape? I don't know. I might give it another go at some other point, but at the moment I'm just going to stick with my normal routine of doing tyres, which is attack it with a brush and some XF85 rubber black. So I've got my bottle of Spartan or Spaten from Munich, and I'm going to have a go at doing the road wheels now. So there we go, that's where we're at. We're also going to try and finish off some of our Finnish aircraft over the next couple of days, and we've got a few things going on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and be seeing you.